Hello! This video introduces the minimum standards needed to improve living conditions in collective centers for people affected by natural disasters. The collective centers are pre-existing structures that are used for the collective and communal settlement of displaced persons in the case of conflict or natural disaster. Because the structures are regularly used for purposes other than housing people, it is necessary to consider the following recommendations to ensure decent living conditions under the minimum humanitarian standards. It is recommended to use the existing covered space, allowing 3.5 square meters per person, and taking measures to ensure privacy with due consideration to specific needs, for example, persons with limited mobility. If necessary, extra housing units can be installed, provided they do not limit other required spaces described next. Remember that there must be a minimum distance of 2 meters between units to reduce the risk of fires spreading. The sphere minimum standards recommend that the maximum number of people per bathroom, toilet, or shower does not exceed 20. These should be located no more than 50 meters from the accommodation and have easy access for cleaning and maintenance. To ensure the safety of people using these facilities, the area should be well lit and separated according to gender. For drinking, cooking, as well as personal and domestic hygiene, each person needs between 7.5 to 15 liters of water per day. Supply points should be located at a maximum distance of 500 meters from the accommodation. To facilitate cleaning, it is recommended to establish a management system of separating solid waste between organic and non-organic material. International standards recommend a waste container with a capacity of 100 liters for every 10 households. It should be located a maximum of 100 meters from the accommodation and provide easy access for maintenance purposes. The collective center must have a designated space for food preparation with good ventilation. For reasons of both safety and hygiene, it is not recommended to cook inside the living units. Depending on the type of aid to be distributed to the sheltered population, such as food and basic supplies, consider the need for a storage and distribution center with easy access. If possible within the pre-existing structure, a designated space for management of the collective center is crucial for the coordination of different activities. A covered space for meetings and workshops will also facilitate the organization and management of the center. In the absence of nearby health and school facilities, consider designating existing covered spaces for such uses within the collective center. For safety measures, international standards recommend identifying a specific space separate from the living quarters to keep pets and animals. As a protective measure, the collective center should include spaces for dispersion and recreation. A centrally positioned information board serves as a means of sharing notices and posting general information, for example, rules of coexistence, regular maintenance tasks, or referral systems for security incidents. Remember that it is preferable to explore other options such as self-help and accommodation with relatives and friends prior to resorting to collective centers. Protection concerns are larger with collective centers. Collective centers require robust management structures that can ensure provision of the services and facilities described in this video to allow for basic but decent living conditions while the emergency lasts and durable solutions are sought.